I've been thinking about making this video for a while, and honestly, I think part of the reason I kept delaying it is because saying things out loud make it real. 1 month ago, Coreway didn't exist. No plan, no curriculum, no students, no website. It was literally just me, sitting at the table almost every night, thinking about the same question over and over again. What happens if Northeast India misses the AI wave? The same way we missed all the wave before. But I genuinely think this changes everything. Not in the fact that AI will replace the world tomorrow, the way people talk about it online. I mean practically, internet is changing again. And the way people work online is changing. And the barrier to build things is dropping. And I honestly don't think people here even realize how big this opportunity is. That's why I'm building Coreway. And I want this first video to explain why. I grew up with the same advice most of us grew up with. Study hard, get into a good college, move to a bigger city, get a job. That was the path, and to be fair, for a long time, that actually was the best path available. But somewhere in my early 20s, I started noticing something weird. The internet was creating opportunities no matter where you are from. Not completely. Location still matters, access still matters, and that changes things. I remember one night, I think it was around 1:30 or 2 in the morning. I had around 15 tabs in my Chrome trying to understand freelancing. How people were getting clients, how creators were making money, how people were building internet businesses from small towns. And I remember feeling two things at the same time, excited and honestly kind of angry. Because nobody teaches this. Not in school, not in college. Most people around us still don't even know how this world works. I know people with a good degree still doesn't know how to send cold emails. People who are very smart but have never been shown how to turn skills into online income. And the scary part is, the gap is growing really fast because of AI. Someone who understands AI tools today can genuinely do a work of 3 to 4 people alone. That's real. And if we ignore that, we fall behind really quick. I think the biggest problem in Northeast India right now is not talent, it's direction. There are so many smart people here. Most people are navigating the internet blindly, watching random YouTube videos, buying random courses, trying things for 2 weeks, stopping, starting again. No structure, no roadmap, no real community. I know because I did the same thing. And then there's the edtech side of this. Most big edtech companies don't understand this reason. And I don't mean that emotionally, I mean literally. The examples feels disconnected, the advices feels disconnected. A student in Guwahati buying courses that is designed for people living in Bangalore, with a completely different environment, network and starting point. And when it doesn't work, they assume they failed. That part bothers me a lot because sometimes the problem isn't effort. Sometimes the system genuinely wasn't designed with you in mind. So when I started thinking seriously about building something, I kept asking myself one question. What would I have needed when I was starting? Not motivation content, not fake hustle culture, not somebody yelling, just work harder. I needed was actual clarity. That's what Coreway is supposed to become. An AI first digital skills academy built specifically for people of Northeast India. And when I say AI, I don't mean teaching people random prompts for Instagram. I mean, how do you use the tool to create leverage? How do you work faster, learn faster, build faster, earn faster? How do you use AI to compete globally, even if you are sitting in Shillong with a laptop and Wi-Fi? That's the real question. And I think there are basically 5 real paths for young people online. Learning a valuable skill, using AI to improve delivery, finding clients online, building income independently. Second is the creator economy, which I think a lot of people still underestimate. Content compounds, audience compounds, trust compounds. A good video can change your entire life now. Third is AI-assisted remote work. There are companies all over the world who are looking for people who understand these tools properly. And most people at our age still don't. That gap is opportunity. Fourth is digital business. Small internet businesses, digital product, agencies, online product services. And fifth, for a small group of people, startups. Solving problem, creating something for nothing. And honestly, Coreway is all about helping people see this path really exists. Because a lot of people here in Northeast still think that internet is only about consuming, not something you participate in. And that mindset has to change. There's something else I want to say honestly. I don't know if it works. I know people online love pretending they are certain about everything. I am not. I believe in this deeply. But belief and success are different things. And there are nights I sit thinking, will this work? What if nobody cares? What if it doesn't work? What if I'm completely wrong? But I also think that's normal. And I think pretending otherwise is fake. There was actually a point where I considered moving to Bangalore before starting this. Because somewhere in your head, you still feel like things become real when you move to bigger city. And I kept thinking about it. Because if I leave, then exactly what I'm trying to prove. So I decided to stay here and build from here. Not to sound inspirational. Honestly, I wanted to see if it's possible. I wanted to know if something meaningful can actually be built from Northeast India. And if it can, I think it matters a lot. Few days ago, I made a commitment to myself. 540 days. 540 days of documenting myself. Building public, uploading consistently, showing the process honestly. Not just the wins, the confusion too, the mistakes too, the awkward stage too. Because most people only see finished success online. Nobody sees the middle. And I think the middle is the most important part. I want the younger people here to watch being built something in real time. Not perfectly, not magically, just honestly. Because maybe it makes it feel more possible for them too. If you are still watching this, I think you probably understand what I'm trying to say. Maybe you are in college right now and you already feel disconnected from the future people are preparing you for. Maybe you are trying to learn skills online, but you feel completely lost. Maybe you are creative. Maybe you want to build something online. Maybe you know you are capable of more, or you don't know where to start. This is for you. Honestly, Coreway is still early. Very early. The curriculum is being built. The community is still small. Everything is very messy behind the screen. But I think that's okay. Because I would rather build something slowly and honestly than pretend it's bigger than it is. So if that resonates with you, follow us on social media, join the waitlist, and keep watching our journey. That's it. And maybe over the next 540 days, we build something real together. Not viral, not hype, real. See you in the next video.